Those of you wondering why a YouTube channel based on tree identification would be showing cattails. Well, there's a reason here. This is a small wetland, and I'm still at the Fort Ancient State Memorial in Warren County, Ohio. I commented on some red oak trees a few minutes ago on a hillside location. Now I've reached a small wetland which has an oak that could be confused with the northern red oak, but it is growing with, in nature they call this having your feet wet. This particular oak can tolerate wet soils for much of the year, and this is a small one. It's maybe 8 or 10 years old. It has seeded itself in this wetland, and this is called a pin oak, and I will video some larger examples of that in the future. This is a small sapling here. And what I have here on the left are the leaves from a pin oak, this one that I just filmed, and on the right are leaves from a red oak, which is down the trail about a quarter mile but on a steeper hill. I'm not sure if this is true on every tree, but I can see the red oak leaves, the bottom of the leaf where it comes off the branch is more red, and the pin oak is less of a red color, more just green. Often the pin oaks have much deeper notches between the leaves, and I'll find examples of those. I just didn't, this particular tree isn't living up to the textbook. It is not giving me a good example of what the leaves often look like. The trees do what they want. They don't always read the textbook. So this is some examples of two oak trees that have similar bark and similar leaves, and I will video a larger example of a pin oak shortly to show you how the bark does compare to the red oak. It is not identical, but it could be confused. But the habitat is different. You would not find them both growing in the exact same spot, maybe near each other, but you would not find a red oak growing in a wetland like this one was. So this is the pin oak tree.